Hey guys, it's Coach Steve. I've got this week's workout brief. This week, we will have some level method testing starting a 3-week cycle going through and testing level methods so that everybody gets an idea of where you are and an opportunity to see if you've improved or where you should be training. This is a great chance to see where each of your strengths and weaknesses may lie. So starting in on Monday, we're going to start off with the squat endurance test. This one, we're going to spend about 20 to 30 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, going through that squat endurance test, seeing where you can go. There are a few different flavors of this depending on where you are. So sometimes it takes a little bit of time for everybody to get through that. So we're going to spend some good quality time doing some squat endurance. Your legs will feel a little bit jello-y after this. And then once we're done with that, we're going into the level method kettlebell test. This is 10 minutes, every minute on the minute, essentially kettlebell swings or kettlebell snatches, and building up to a number that you can maintain. You want to try to maintain the same number every round. So, and that's how this is scored, is the number that you do every round based on your level. So trying to find that nice even place. And the goal here is, if you've never done this test, is to find a place on the map. Don't try to go for something that's a bit of a stretch the first time. Get on the map, figure out where you know you can be. And then the next time these things come up, you can start leveling up, taking one step at a time. Because if you try to bite off more than you can chew, you won't have a score. So just kind of keep that in mind as we're going through stuff. Get on the map if you don't have a test score, or if you do, that's the time to push it and see where it goes. On Tuesday, we start off with the upper body pull test. This is the pull-up test, or wherever you may be in that. We do have an alternative. If that's just not what you want to do, we can do pull-ups for load. If you've already got a recent test score, we do the upper body pulling quite regularly. So you may already have a good test result there. But there's an opportunity, if you don't have that, spending some time playing with some pull-ups or playing with some of the different modalities that are on the map to see where you are, and see if we can get up into the strict pull-up range and beyond. Once we're done with pull-ups, we're going into the lactic tolerance test. At the upper ends, this is the benchmark Fran for CrossFit, 21-15-9 thrusters and pull-ups. The lower levels, it modifies that down to bodybuilders and jumping pull-ups. This test is meant to be done very quickly and is meant to make you breathe really, really freaking hard and just kind of start shutting things down. Like your whole body just starts to feel this at that inner core. Just the whole thing starts to hurt a little bit of pain tolerance, lactic tolerance here, to see where you can go. Again, if you've never done this test, get on the map. It's really tempting to try to overshoot this one. This one catches up to you very quickly. So make sure you are giving yourself a chance to get through the workout if you've never done this test before. Wednesday, we're going to start off playing with the rings and going through the ring test. If you're at the upper levels, this does look like 30 ring muscle ups for time. So I'm attempting to give enough time for somebody, if they're in that realm, to build up and warm up to that. Otherwise, it's playing with rings and mostly ring dip positions, getting better at those places. And then we're going to do just a standard CrossFit workout. This is actually CrossFit Open 11.4, 10-minute AMRAP, burpees, overhead squats, and muscle ups. Looking at the different options here, it looks like you're probably thinking, how is this a 10-minute AMRAP? Honestly, getting into the muscle ups is the goal, not necessarily going too far above that. One round would be considered a very good score on this. So the goal is to kind of keep moving nice and consistent through this, and try to get into those muscle ups at least. And if you get through that, not very far into a second round for this dude. On Thursday, we're going to go into just a long workout. It's really easy during these test weeks to lose sight that we're still training, and we want to train. We want to definitely train instead of just testing all the time. So this is one of those examples: 8 rounds, 13 deadlifts, moderate weight, 17 wall balls, and 400-meter run. This is a long workout. 30 to 36 minutes is the goal time. That being said, none of this should just be a go and grind yourself into the ground. This should be something that you can generally keep moving on. The deadlifts and the wall ball shots will probably not go unbroken every round. That's perfectly fine. Short breaks, short sets, being consistent is the most important part. Where you can really set the pace of this workout is on the run. Going at something you can maintain for like 30 minutes is the important thing with that run, because you're going to be doing a lot of it. On Friday, we're going to practice all of the movements in it, make sure everybody is rock solid with it, and then we're going to get into the level method test. This is 3 rounds of 5 1-minute stations. So you're going to do as many reps as you can in each station. That's wall ball shots, hang power cleans, box jumps, push press, and burpees. After each round, you're going to take a 1-minute rest. Your score for the API test is the number of reps you can complete total. Yes, that means you have to count your reps. At the end of each round, we will call for, hey, call your score, so we can write those down, so you don't have to remember your score each round, and just go through this. This is one of those tests where that first round you can go out really hard and then kind of hose yourself in the second and third round. Back off on the first round. Try to be consistent. If nothing else, try to build on the second and third if you went out too light, and then get yourself on the scoreboard for this. This is one of those that this workout is just a really solid workout. It's going to tax your shoulders. It's going to tax your breathing. And every round you go through this, it's going to be a little bit harder to just keep pushing hard. And on Saturday, we're going to start off, we're going to spend a lot of time building up to deadlift and going through the deadlift test. We want to make sure that people are warming up sufficiently to go for that max possible output on the deadlift and build up to potentially a 1-rep max for a lot of people. Once we're done with that, we'll start warming up for running and do the run test. This is generally at the upper levels, a mile run. We'll run that on the sidewalk around the gym, up the gym and back. The route for this is to the dental shop and back 4 times. But we'll set that up depending on what level you are so that everybody can get on the board. That's what we have coming up this week, guys. Looking forward to seeing you guys in the gym, seeing where you fall on that level method testing, and happy testing. Bye.